Hi everyone, my name is Melinda. I am a co-owner of Highly Favored Events, and today I will be showing how to create the jumbo oversized letters that goes underneath a sweets table. We're doing a customized name of 7 letters, and I am going to show you the tools and how to create this look. Thank you. So the first step that I did was find a font that had straight lines, no curves, because it's easier to cut and it looks cleaner. So what I did was went to Google, my best friend, and I Googled a font and found College Font. You can go on Google yourself as well and just download it onto your computer. The next step I did was go to Staples and ask them to enlarge it. The price was about $3 per letter. We had to do 7 letters, so it cost about 21 bucks to make. So after they gave it to us, we had to cut it ourselves, and I will show you how that looks. Okay, so this is the letter D. As you can see, the lines are cut nice and easily. They're straight lines. And this size is 32 inches tall and 18 inches wide. This is about the size that you need. Most table heights are 30 inches. So it's up to you on how big you want to go, how high you want it. But the average size of a table's height is 30 inches. Now I'm going to show you the actual tools that we use throughout this process besides the paper and scissors to cut out the big letters. So we got this foam cutting pen, the electric foam cutting pen through Amazon. It was about 25 bucks after shipping. This is what it looks like. So it's pretty small, but it cuts really good, and it's a straight edge. It only takes 30 seconds to warm up, and then you can cut. So it's really, really good. Then we have frock tape. We're going to use this to tape the paper letters to the styrofoam board. So you could get this at any craft store, Walmart. It's not that expensive, about 5 bucks or cheaper. So this is the foam board. As you can see, we had to cut it so it could fit in the car. But this board alone is about 8 feet wide. And I'm not sure the thickness of this, but this is how thick it is. You could get this at your local Lowe's or your Home Depot store. We paid about almost $12 for one board. So we bought 4 boards, and I'm going to show you what the back looks like. So it says Poly Pro EPS Installation Foam Board. So like I said, this was only about $12. It was like $11.40 something. Okay? And that's our board, 8 feet wide. I'm sorry, 8 feet long. All right, so now I'm going to take this clear plastic film off of the foam board. So as you can see, it's a clear plastic film on there. It just protects your foam board. So I have to take all of that off. You also have to peel off the silver on the back, the silver film. So it'll do this, but you just have to take it and just continue peeling it like so. But it comes off pretty easily. Alright, all I did was put tape on it like this. So this tape is easily removed and won't cause any damage to the paper or the styrofoam board. As you can see, I taped it to the styrofoam board. There's plenty of space left. You see how the edge is hanging there? If you need to put more tape, you can. I brought it as close to the edge as I can so I don't have to cut any more than I need to. Alright, so now I'm going to start cutting with the electric foam cutting pen. You're going to see how easily it goes through. and cut it. I'm going to try and do an up close video so you can see close. Alright, I'm going to show you up close what it looks like so you can see how easily it goes through. And it doesn't cut the paper, only the foam. You can see how hot it is. And I'm gonna continue cutting because I'm doing horrible while holding the camera. Right, so I just finished cutting it and now I'm going to peel off the paper. You can see it peels off easily with the tape. It's not ripping the paper or the styrofoam board. So we have to have two sides of each letter. So I'm just gonna put this over here. So I can use to cut for the next round. And, oh, that's stuck a little bit. Here's the letter. So as you can see, it's proper table height. So you put your tabletop on top of this and you'll have it. The letter. So to hold the two letters together to have some strength in between, I'm going to be using foam cups. These are 16 ounce. This is a 500 count. You could get this from Sam's, BJ's, or you could go on Amazon and purchase some. This is the actual size of the cup. I will be using more than one. I will stack them together. Here is the row of cups. There's 7 in them. I pre-stacked them. 7 equals about 10 inches. Our tabletop is 20 inches in width. So this is 10 inches plus about 3 inches from the actual letter will be a perfect size. So now we're actually going to put the two letters together. Here are the two letters. Got 2 E's. And then here are the cups that we're gonna put in between them. Remember, rows of 7. And then we're going to be using E6000 glue. You could get this at Walmart, your craft store. It's pretty cheap. So I had some issues with the E6000 glue. The first bottle I used was a small bottle, so it was fine. But once I transitioned to the larger E6000, the nozzle, it came out too large around the styrofoam, so it actually melted through the styrofoam. So then I transitioned to hot glue gun. This is the letter E. I pre-placed the cups. They're not glued down yet. I just wanted to get my placement to see if it's good. Now I'm going to glue them. So I just finished gluing the cups between the two letters. So now I'm going to sit and let it dry. After that, I'll be adding the sides all around. Alright, so this is for the letter E. I pre-cut all the sides, the bottom, the top. So I'm getting ready to place them on there. So after gluing, measuring, cutting, this is what we have. It's not the final product. You could see some imperfections here in the front, which will be covered, but this is what we have so far. As you can see, this is the finished product. It has a chrome finish to the front of the letters. This is a simple decal film that is self-adhesive that we found on Amazon. You lay it across the letter and peel it off like a sticker. Then you can use an Xacto knife or scissors to cut so it can match the shape of the letter. And it gives it a nice polished look and looks more refreshing. Here's the final look at our client Sweet 16. Please subscribe and follow us on Instagram and Facebook.